My name is Eleni Sarantinou, and I'm Greek. I worked a couple of years in Greece in economics, but then I had a 10-year career in Hewlett-Packard and Oracle. I run trainings for companies. So basically, I offer the whole spectrum in terms of communication and negotiation and leadership. And then I do these public courses that anybody can join. And mainly I do NLP certification courses. NLP is Neuro-Linguistic Programming, which is all about, again, the study of the unconscious. And my preference is to run them in exotic places because it is a 5-star manual in a way. It's your brain you're learning about. Everything changes. Everybody who wants to change their life in terms, it could be find love, bring the relationships to a different level, more profound, easier communication with the parents, with the kids, career, money, health, like optimize anything. I mean, you need to know how to get your brain involved and program it to get you the results. I was in Dubai. I was very happy. I have a very satisfied employee. And I had registered for this NLP training. And that first day, the trainer told us that we have this unconscious, which for me meant very little except for the name of Freud and when you basically faint. And that most of the things that happen in our lives are based on what is in there, that unconscious. So I thought it was too big not to share it with the world. Well, I'm a daughter of engineers, very successful, and still employees. So my models were employees. They were very happy in the companies and me too. So to actually embark on an entrepreneurship or on having your own company, I had absolutely zero experience. So challenges, yes. Every single day, didn't really get disheartened because of course what I do is all about empowerment. And I even enjoyed empowering first myself. How can you empower anyone when you don't use the tools yourself? You do have fears. You do nothing though that would stop me. And I had an amazing support system, starting with my own family and friends and networks. Because when you have your own company, you are from the cleaning lady to all the way to the CEO. You just do everything. So I didn't really enjoy carrying things, suitcases with lots of manuals. I was not very happy with the admin. I found it always boring. And then I learned to love it because even better organization, even better admin will get you very far in whatever you do, especially keeping a company healthy. I didn't really enjoy all my talks with my accountants and the little bits and pieces about from taxes and new laws and banks and standing in queues but every single thing was new. And some things you embrace easier, like the creativity or like coming up with a new program, new course, or choosing venues. No problem there. But some other things are like a little bit, that goes with the territory. But I wouldn't say something big enough that I ever questioned that because of that I'm stopping, or that I had tears in my eyes and I was like, I can't go on. No, just annoyances. I got a lot of help. I'm very good in asking help. Not in everything. I learned to be even better in asking help. You have to. So I did get a lot of help for free because all my friends supported me. People always are there to offer. If you need it and you're sincere, so please help, they will help you. So, and I don't have anybody working for me, but I have more than 40, 45 people who take on projects for my company. Web developers, to videographers, to photographers, to the venues that I have built a relationship and they arrange so much for me. Marketing people that they sell the courses in different countries. So many different people. So that was always there is someone who knows and is accessible, knows what you don't know yet, and they're willing to help first without maybe a fee, to see where it's going. So basically, if you have challenges, there is always somebody there. Like, there is always a solution. I mean, how could I believe differently? So that is, of course, my flag. In that sense, you overcome them. And slowly, you find the people that really have good chemistry, and you don't even need to say too much, and they're very they're independent, and they get the job done. I personally have right now, for example, a challenge with social media that I would like to use less, and it is a very big part of my job. Every day I get so many messages in. I don't believe in being busy with all these applications more than, I don't know, half an hour a day. I can still exist, but because of my work, right now I'm figuring out how to go about that. So these are, balance challenges, and there's a solution, and I'm gonna get my mindset to align with what I want to achieve, and see from all these amazing successful people how they make it, ask for advice, and model them. You can't be flexible enough. For me, this is, you have definitely far more influence on yourself and on others when you keep the flexibility and you never really put a stop in, okay, but now that was really beyond me, and I've done my share, so somebody else has to move, and somebody else has to pick up this, A or B or C. No, it's continuous progress and growth. So that means flexibility. Like, flip it, reframe it, look at it from a different angle, more options, and you're gonna sort it out. Working and motherhood, yeah. And I'll tell you what, it's a belief system. So you just saw my face going like, yeah. So already it's something very deeply ingrained in us that will be a challenge. It doesn't have to be. But we don't have a model from the past that was super successful. Why? Because even when I write a column or my books, the first quotes that come to my mind, they are from men, like Einstein, like Steve Jobs. And I'm thinking, why? There's such amazing models in, being women. But it's because women only got their share of success because of the opportunities that were given for the first time. 50 years? 100 years? I don't know where to start. So by definition, that model was never something from the beginning of time. And we need a little bit more time to figure it out. And why not make that successful as well? In that sense, I'm being the model I want for my daughter and my son, for whoever he's going to choose, and definitely my husband. So I wouldn't have it any other way. Success is all about getting enlightened. I mean, to continuously make sure that your brain spends or invests more time in being in light than in darkness. To continuously open this world, the internal world, to take some fresh air every day and expand. And then things are easy.